Hey guys, it's Carthrone. I just bought some bulk. If you guys don't know TCG Bulk Kings, he has a channel on YouTube also. He primarily deals in the bulkier end of trading cards. So basically, he will buy bulk and then he will package it up in these nice boxes and resell it. He gets a little bit of a small profit himself, and some small game stores are able to easily access bulk. I don't actually get many people sending me Magic bulk because I'm primarily Pokemon focused. But I do like to sell Magic singles on TCG Player. I feel like it's a lot more liquid on the common uncommon side than Pokemon bulk is if you're selling singles. So we'll just take a quick look at some of the stuff we got here. But yeah, I will pull out some of this and then we'll go through it and sort it out over at my desk. I do have some cards that look like they're played, but we will be sorting them. We'll do a quick near mint to played pass and see how we do. So yeah, let me pull these cards over to my desk and see what we're working with. Alright, now that I'm at my desk, I will start going through some of the cards. Also, if you guys want to buy any of this bulk, just head on over to tcgbulkkings.com. It's about $77 for 6,000 cards is his current price. I will put the link below in the description. I think it's very fair. I mean, you are paying a bit above market, but sometimes if you don't have the connections or you're an online seller, it can be harder to source the bulk because a lot of people aren't going to want to pay the shipping cost just to get $5 per 1,000 cards. So this is a good way to pick up some bulk if you want to deal in it. But anyway, what I like to do when I first get my hands on some bulk is do a condition check. Normally I would just go through the backs of the cards and pull out any cards that look like they have some wear. But for the sake of the video, I will just be looking at the fronts of the cards so you guys can actually see what's here. It's not as good to check the fronts because usually the backs would have more wear, but from what I saw so far, we do have a decent mix of played cards to near mint, but mostly the condition looks pretty solid on a lot of the cards, unless they're older cards, like that has some wear. So I just have a pass-fail system. I don't sort by every single condition level on my first pass. I'll just pull out the near mint cards and then anything deemed below near mint, I will go through at a later date. Maybe it's not even worth doing this condition check in the video. I could just thumb through a decent chunk of the cards really quick so you can see what we're working with. Because it does take quite a while to condition check 6,000 cards. So let's just go through a little bit of the bulk and I'll just show you guys. I did quickly take a look a little bit already, and I think TCG Bulk Kings is a really honest seller. Like, I did find quite a bit of cards that would sell around the 20-cent mark, so I can tell that he didn't really pick through the bulk before he sells it. Because if he did, a lot of those 20-cent cards probably wouldn't be in here anymore. But yeah, a lot of the cards are even like pre-sorted, like you have a bunch of Frill Death Spitters. So that will save us a little bit of time. Some invasion cards, Scourge or whatever. What's that one? Mirage? Evolving Wilds. Negates always sell. So I look forward to going through all of this bulk and seeing what kind of return we can make off of it. Paid a little over 1 cent per card if I did the math correctly. My bulk rate now is sitting at 1 cent per common and uncommon, which is higher than some of the other bulk buyers. Just because I want more magic bulk in. I don't really get anyone selling me magic bulk. Most people just sell me Pokemon or other TCGs. I don't know why. Maybe just because I marketed to Pokemon collectors more on YouTube, etc. I'm a mostly Pokemon centric channel. So that's another reason I wanted to pick up some magic bulk from TCG Bulk Kings. Some older cards, pretty cool to see. All the older cards are not near mint, I believe. Maybe a few of these actually could pass as near mint. That's not too bad. Pretty clean. Turn to Ravnica. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to show a little bit of what you can expect when you buy a bulk lot from TCG Bulk Kings. Everything from super old vintage to the latest modern sets pretty much. And the condition does vary. Some of the cards were damaged, but he does pack the bulk pretty well. That's expected. We don't need every card to be pristine. I do sell non-near mint cards, but I usually don't get around to it until all the near mint cards are processed already. Because it just takes a lot of time to condition check cards. That's actually my least favorite part of processing bulk. It is nice when you just know all the cards are near mint already because the seller selling the bulk to you checked it, but we don't always have that luxury in this low-end industry. A lot of older cards in here. Pretty cool to see some of these. I know a lot of them aren't worth much, but it'd be nice to stock some of this stuff in my inventory. I want to cast a really wide net when I'm selling cards. Just having as much variety in stock as possible to pick up those multiple quantity orders. But yeah, I'll just go through a few more stacks of cards. We have thousands and thousands of cards to go through. I might even buy more bulk from him, just because I want to have a backlog that I can work through whenever I'm not doing anything else. Recently, I picked up a lot of the Pokemon 151 singles from Japan. That's what I was working on earlier tonight. I'll be grading that stuff. Also, what else did I pick up? I guess I'll go ahead and show some other stuff not related to the bulk in this video. I've been buying more celebrations cards, always buying these. Pick these up for about $5. Sell them for $60 in a 10. They're pretty easy to grade. The non-mint or the non-gen mint ones I'll just sell back as near mint on TCG Player. This one has like some sort of error. You see the green on the border there? We send that one to CGC and get them to give us a special label. I don't know if they would, but we'll see. Yeah, back to the bulk. Just go through like one more stack just to show you guys what kind of cards we're working with here. It is just a really big variety. A lot of the cards are already meshed together by set though, so that's kind of nice. It's not completely randomized. It's always nice when you can save a little bit of time on sorting. So yeah, I love selling bulk cards, honestly. I don't know why. I just enjoy the whole process of sorting, getting it listed, fulfilling people's desires, letting them have access to all the cards they need, even all the bulky end of things. But it's a lot of work. Like, that's why most people just sell their bulk to a bulk buyer. No one wants to go through the process of sorting tens of thousands, or at this point I've sorted hundreds of thousands of cards. At some point I would like to purchase some sort of robotics sorting machine type thing. I just can't justify the cost currently. They're super pricey, especially because you have to pay like a monthly fee for software updates or maintenance or whatever. But yeah, I don't really know the values of a lot of these cards, but some of the cards I do recognize that are probably around the 10 to 20 cent range, which is good to see. That's how we make our margin. Buy a card for 1 cent, sell it for 20 cents, pocket 10 cents. You did a 10x. When you do that enough times, you make some money. So you're not getting rich doing this, but if you're willing to put in the work, you can do pretty well for yourself. Press locket. Index. Interesting. It's cool seeing a lot of these cards that I haven't seen for a while. A lot of them I recognize from back when I used to play the game. I do miss playing Magic at times. In my opinion, it's still the best card game. Way better than the Pokemon game. I like collecting Pokemon, but the card game itself is like, it's alright. There's not really much depth to it, honestly. And it's kind of crazy how there's like so many draw 7 type effects in the game. It's kind of absurd at times. A lot of guild gates. Like that whole stack is Celestian guild gate. Is there any older bulk here that we could look at real quick? I said I was gonna cut off the video, but we just kept going and going. I mean, we're just having a good time looking through these cards. I should be doing my conditions sort, but I didn't want to make the video too long, so we'll do that after I stop recording. Yeah, we should be able to get our money's worth. I know negates are around 10 cents or 20 cents. I just want to have as large of an inventory of cards as possible. I want to get into the millions of cards listed someday on TCG Player. And I want to get into the thousands of graded cards on eBay. Circle of Protection. I know these are pretty worthless. I always see these in bulk collections. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is what happens when we buy bulk. It's not a glamorous industry, but you can 5 to 10x your money after putting in the work. It's just a lot of work. Yeah, I'll go ahead and stop the video there. We still have thousands and thousands and thousands of cards to go through, but I just wanted to show off a little bit of it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.